No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Miami's offense will get first crack at it today. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Palmer.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking downfield, it's back. Quarterback just flat missed him. Incomplete.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Right on the money. Makes his way out to the 20 before he stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. And the Canes will try to pin them back with the punt. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So Florida's offense will go to work for the first time today. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, Dave.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over. That's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And on the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the 1st down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
Rides to back and leads it. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Lagway. They've got the screen set up. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the 1st down. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. The give to the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Just feeds the running back. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. The Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Well, this running back has been the only guy, obviously, who's touched the ball these first 2 plays. He's looked pretty good. I think it's safe to say everybody in the stadium here on 3rd down expecting him to get the ball again.
Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
The Hurricanes getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Beck. Makes the catch, it's Fletcher. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Hitting on transfer portal quarterbacks can be tricky. Certainly Miami did so with Cam Ward a season ago. And Jesse, they're hoping to keep it going with Carson Beck.
They want the Carson Beck version from 2023. At the end of that season, after winning the Orange Bowl, a lot of people thought Carson Beck would end up being the first pick of the NFL draft. 2024 was a bit more up and down. They need him to play well each and every week. He's playing, remember, behind Cam Ward. He's got a very, very big shoes to fill, but no doubt he is the key for Miami's success.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to second. Like first possession, you can tell maybe a little bit nervous. Maybe just not starting the way they wanted to. Didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together. A good response from punting last drive.
On the move, it's Fletcher. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the ground. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down.
3:25. 6-on-1.
Looking to pass. It's Beck. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the 4th quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Kansas is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. It's a touchdown game.
Oh, a lot of space. Spins away. Lots of running room. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown Gators! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. To throw, it's Beck. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. They want to throw it. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Canes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Motion from the back. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed over the middle. It's Livingston. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top again. Just a little off. Incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And with that, they've taken the lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just... there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Quarterback strolling away from heat. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
And that's where quarterbacks, you know, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. He just refused to go down, kept finding space and picked up 7. It'll be 4th and 1. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, they're setting the tone early in this game. 4th down in their own end. They go for it on the ground. They pick it up.
They want to set the tone. They want to establish that they think their offense is unstoppable and that they're willing to do anything to keep the football.
You're exactly right, Reese. They're sending a very clear message to this defense. We're going to run the football. We don't care what you do, but you are not going to stop us.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Scanning the field, it's back. Got it in the middle, it's Bauman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Handoff from the gun. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
What a cut. Now he's loose. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Hurricanes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bauman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the Canes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. A very productive play on 1st down has now set us up with this 2nd and goal. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. catch in the middle. It's Sturdivant. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Pressure coming. Down he goes, and that is the last thing this offense needs right now. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Off the play fake on first down. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Gators will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Plucks it out of the air. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Canes in the hurry-up. The pull and throw off the RPO. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Hurricanes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. It's Beck. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals.
And the Canes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off play action on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to set up the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Oh, it's trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Now the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Gator fans love to see their teams light up the scoreboard, but they'll take the defense bringing the heat too.
And I think that was a staple, Reese. Back in the day, you had great offenses for Florida, but the teams that really had the most success and that reached the highest mountaintops, they had great defense to go with it. This defense playing well.
And the Hurricanes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And his throw is incomplete. And the Canes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. To the air, it's back. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Canes line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quarterback empties his backfield. Second down, they'll go to the air. There's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turning it on. There he goes. And he's finally down, sliding in safely after the huge pickup. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. The sure hands, it's Jackson.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going downfield for the big play. Can't make the grab on 3rd down, and that is a rare drop for this guy. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he missed it. No good. And it is still a 4-point deficit.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
From the gun, the running back has it. At midfield, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's back. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the catch on 3rd down, and the rarest of drops for this guy. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. Oh, the attempt is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll send the back in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Livingston. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Gators will punt it away on fourth down. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Last drive ended after a long missed field goal, and they have it back ready to go to work. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Lyle. It's a fumble! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Here's the pressure. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. And the Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll try the run. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And that is no good. And guys still down by 4, still needing a touchdown to take the lead. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running back searching for a hole. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. The Hurricanes want to pick up the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Gonna run it. It's Pringle. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed a little bit off, and I guarantee he's tapping his helmet and saying,
Turning on the Jets. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Dropping back, it's Beck. That's caught. It's Pringle. Oh, he's got some space. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that, no gain on the play.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not liken it to the way Leinart and Bush and Lendale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Flagway. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Gators send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Secures it at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Canes will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. On the run, it's Ball. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a beautiful throw and catch. And I'll tell you, sometimes when you're throwing the go route, you can overanalyze things and think, what coverage do we want it against? What matchup are we looking for? But if I've got a guy outside that I know could go make a play, I don't care. I'm throwing it up, and I'm letting him go make a play.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? They'll leave it with him. Shakes off the defender. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They want to see if they can score the deuce.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. After that last scoring drive, old Uncle Mo has switched sidelines, and now they'll try to get it back while they're clinging to this lead. Smart move to keep it on the ground. They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
They're going to run it to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw, it's back. Makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
Trying to beat him to the left. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Really nice job by the running back here in the 4th quarter, picking up that 1st down. They need him now. They've got the lead, but not by a lot late in the game. They need him to play his best football at a moment in the game when everything is on the line.
They'll give it to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
The give to the left. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.